Okay, so this reading is going to be for the collective sign of Leo. I'm going to start with 2 oracle cards. I'm going to pull one from my light, work your light, and one from my shadow deck. You have 2 cards come out. So at the bottom of the deck, you have Pillar of Light. Your vibration is rising. You are the oracle. So that tells me the lessons and the challenges that's been coming your way, you've been knocking them out. You've been learning your lesson. You haven't been repeating any cycles. Okay, so the 2 that came out was Longing for Home, Belonging, the Original Light Workers, as well as Where Are You Being Called to Journey to? So I feel like right now Leos could be in a place of isolation, and they could be feeling alone. They could be ready to call in, you know, their what we call a soul tribe. But I feel like this isolation is causing Leo to dig deep within and figure out where Leo wants to go for future references. And I feel like that comes with doing shadow work. I feel like that comes with, you know, being by yourself so that you can see things from new perspectives. So isolation is not always a bad thing. Sometimes isolation is you planting seeds. It's you healing. It's you clearing your pathway so that you know where you want to continue to move forward to. I feel like you were forced to sit still and be by yourself, not only to grow, but like I said, to figure out what's next for Leo. Okay, so let's pull a shadow. And this basically just tells me where Leo could be blocked, or, you know, what is currently being highlighted for you guys to work on as a collective. So you have Blinded to Pain. That's your shadow card. And that goes hand in hand with what I was picking up for the light work, because Blinded to Pain is all about finally acknowledging the places where you still need to heal. It's realizing that just because you ignore it or push it away doesn't mean that it disappears. It just means that it piles up each and every time you do it. And by the time you address it, you have so many that you just choose not to, or you choose to ignore it, or you procrastinate your healing process. So this is why you're being isolated, to acknowledge this pain, to acknowledge how it's affecting you, so that you can heal from it and go ahead about your journey. You're being called to a higher place, meaning you have a purpose you need to be serving, which is why your vibration is rising. And your spirit knows this, your higher self knows this, which is why you have priestess under that. But this pain is what's holding you back right now. Or the thing is, the pain that you are needed to heal from, or choosing to ignore, or you could be currently addressing right now. You could be doing your shadow work. This pain could even be keeping you from a relationship, or keeping you from, like say someone is pursuing you, or you're interested in someone. Like you could have some healing that you need to do from the past that's keeping you and your person from coming together. Okay, let's see. Messages for Leo. Okay, so first card out is the Hierophant in reverse. And then the Knight of Wands is in reverse. I feel like, especially with the Hierophant, I feel like there could be either some, I want to say like a repeating cycle. That could be why I kept seeing the World card at the bottom of the deck in reverse. But like either a lesson that you're not learning, like you keep repeating the same lesson, and that's why this is the same type of, you know, insect bite, so to speak. But it's like you keep repeating the same lesson. If it's not that, I feel like this is something that, like some type of commitment that you're avoiding. Like it's something that you know you're supposed to be pursuing right now, or going after, or putting your energy forth, and you're holding back. You're not putting any energy into it. Or either you'll start it, but you won't finish it. You're back and forth with it, instead of just committing to the process and putting your best foot forward. really could leave it right there, but for everybody else, I pulled 4 cards, so I'm going to keep going. Leo, you basically are not even realizing how your own unhealed traumas are keeping you stuck and stagnant. Two of Wands. The Empress. And then at the bottom of the deck, you got the Sun. So you really, yeah, and then the Fool, the 8 of Cups with the Fool. So this tells me once you leave these ways behind you, walk away from the toxicity, walk away from the past, walk away from all of the things that you holding on to, then you have this new beginning. Then you can start new, you can start fresh, you have a clean slate. And it's obviously the right decision because it brings about all of this clarity, all of this joy and this abundance, which is why the Empress came out. Because if this is a relationship, this is somebody you see yourself building with. But if not, whether it's a project or a commitment or whatever it is, once you get through this rough patch or you acknowledge whatever this is, then things literally bloom for you. But you have to make the decision between staying comfortable or stepping outside of your comfort zone and not allowing what happened in the past to keep you from moving forward. It's like you gotta stop deceiving yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Stop listening to those negative thoughts, telling yourself the same thing is going to happen again, or the past is going to repeat itself, because it's not. This is something that could really be successful. Okay, Leo, so I'm going to leave it right there. The mighty lion that needs to make a decision and stop being cowardly.